Okay guys, so now we added a Danger.FSM or LAMP's Danger.FSM, and let's see how the AI is responding differently this time. I have disabled the unit dodging features. What's happening here now mainly is how the troops are reacting to contact, how they supposedly take cover, and how they share information and knows about the rounds coming in and which direction it's coming from, to be able to identify what's shooting and then returning fire in that direction. That is one of the things that LAMPS does. And then also, once it knows about the target, it starts suppressing that target. I think that is a part of the mod as well. I know there's a mod called LAMP suppression. I don't know really know what it does. I think it adds the ability for AI to become suppressed under fire. I'm not using that because I'm using CF BY, which to me has an incredible suppression system, which is really a little bit more detailed, I think, at this time. You can at least tweak it and you can change how you want the AI to react to suppression, which I just really love. But now we're not using that. Okay, so we have first engagement now. And we have this group here on the flank opening up with no real response from team. I don't know which one they're shooting at. I think it might be this group over here. And they're reacting, so they're taking cover, which is nice. That is it. You see straight off the bat a difference from vanilla AI. Although this guy is taking cover in plain sight, most of the group is finding something they can hide behind or in front of. I don't know what is better. And they seem to be feeling safe again, so they're pushing. And this is a thing that I see with LAMP, which I don't like, which I wish, if it's possible, that the squad leader is not leading the formation and getting killed as the first guy. Like, I really think this should be done something with, and that doesn't happen when I'm running TCL, which definitely there's something he did with that, where the squad leader doesn't pull the formation with him, right? But you see a lot more action already. There's a lot more exchange of fire, and that's highly welcome, right? Use of grenade launchers, that's beautiful. Highly inaccurate shots, but I guess that's fine if you play PvP. That you don't want the grenades to be 100% accurate. But you see this group now has been taken down fairly quickly. Well, they're facing a quite overwhelming force, so it all makes sense. You see no autonomous movement. So the squad is kind of reacting within its in its own local area, but they're not doing anything on their own autonomously to fuck up the enemy. They're not calling support. Well, you can. I didn't activate that, but you can turn on share information, and it's kind of unfair that I didn't. I should have done that. So that what will happen then is that they share information within the different squads, and they're not doing that now. That's probably why nothing is happening. But still, you see, like, if I compare it to vanilla, there's a lot more activity for sure. And so I think I'm going to restart it and just play it up here, and I'm going to add the functions that LAMP should have, like sharing information, to see what happens then. So I'll be back. I'm going to break it here, and I'm going to be back with the proper All right. So now I restarted it and I added the lamp's ability to share information and calling out, yelling to close teammates, and also added the ability to call in for reinforcements if needed, to see if they're actually making a difference here. I think that you need to actually set this unit as reinforcements. So maybe you can do that here. Lamps, Danger, disable you, configure long range radio. Maybe here, toggle boosted range on this unit. Yeah. So to add the range to the radios, and is there a way to make them being able to be called? That's maybe something for you, Kenny, and Kenny, if you would be able to set these units as being callable. Is this an option here maybe? Garage? No. What am I doing? Skill, unlocked, name simulation, sensors, damage inventory. No. What if I go to the squad? I already did that in a execute. No, there's no way I can set that as being like reinforcements. That would be nice to do in SUS if that was possible. Maybe if I can right click it once again. No. You can't right click shit. I'm gonna push in APCs then. Can we select that? Okay, like that. And then push in APC over here. You see now, going back to the battle, we have a lot more activity and fire going back and forth. This team is almost wiped out, and it looks much better than it did earlier, right? They're not prioritizing cover, but it might be that they're using this foliage here as cover. And this group is also following the defilade somehow. The waypoint is in it, but looks good. But you see that the AI is not doing anything without any push up these guys as well. Okay, APC is pushing up. APCs aren't suppressing as accurately. I guess that is good. They're using HE, which is nice. I noticed that Vanilla does that as well. Okay, APC's taking out that BMP, got taken out immediately. That was just instantly... he surrendered or something. He just got taken out off the bat. Squad's in here. So they're hiding just inside the building here. Like in this small building. I don't know. I don't know. This is kind of... not that it's in there, but that everyone is hiding in the same building. Maybe something to change. Maybe have some a variable that prevents them from having too many in a small space. So if there's like maximum 2 positions, then they don't push into that. It seems like a random. They go into buildings on random here, but maybe there could be a way around that. Right. Okay. My person got suppressed a bit there. I'm gonna just check that he's safe. So far, impressively low numbers have been killed. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. I guess what Lamb is trying to do. They don't want to have a too challenging experience because it's going to be fun playing against AI. So they're going to like feel challenging, but they're not really threatening. Which I see is what you would do if you're playing like a little bit casually or more for fun. Personally, I like to be killed if I'm doing a mistake. So I want the AI to be more punishing. Okay. So the guys, do they have a waypoint? Yeah, this is the case I talked about earlier. Like the leader is kind of pushing ahead of the formation, and not in a small way. I mean, he's like 50 meters, like 30-40 meters ahead of the formation. This is a priority, I feel, if I'm gonna demand anything. This should definitely be a priority. See the dude, like he's pushing, and then you have his followers, you know, like the old General Patton kind of idea, which I think is stupid. Squad leader shouldn't be the first one to take a bullet. So I don't know if it's possible, but I would find a way to script. Yeah, see, again, right? He's just sorry, this has to be fixed. that has to be fixed. I'll show you, like, maybe you can take some ideas from Tactical Combat Link, or just run the mods simultaneously like I do. But oh, look at the range engaging at. And here you see, like, one thing, their accuracy is the same when they shoot through foliage. And this is why you need CF BY. CF BY, if there is enough foliage between, it will exponentially reduce the shooter's accuracy and ability to spot. So if he counts this bush here and these guys are behind bushes, he will not see them. He can see them, like, if it's like 1 or 2 bushes, but really depends. Like, you can set how much foliage that needs to be in the way before it takes away all his ability to shoot and spot. Which you really, like, if you're gonna have an authentic experience, that has to be implemented. These guys are still following that leader even though he's dead. Yeah, I've been stuck in that viewpoint too long now. So it's another strange thing, right? You have an APC in plain sight. It seems like they're suppressing, like, so far away. And that APC is not even returning fire. Is he out, or? It's just looking in another direction. Maybe his gun is taken out. His armor isn't even he's not even touched. The BMP can't even touch him. Wow. In this case, when I'm going to make my AI mod, I'm going to have a system that measures the pressure on a unit, which dictates the tactic. So we're gonna have like three responses, or 4 responses: blue, green, yellow, and red. So if you're fighting a force which is equal to you, it will be yellow tactics, which means it's about an equal exchange, right? So the tactical response will be lateral movement or improving positioning. If it's green, that means you have 2 levels. You have green fast and green safe. If it's green safe, that means that you're fighting like 4-to-1 type of odds. So you can just push straight, right? So they're just assaulting you straight. But if it's green safe, that means they will start flanking, bounding forward and, you know, pushing gradually, like a boa constrictor, just suffocating you slowly, right? While red tactics is that if the enemy is 25% or more in strength, so you don't want to be there. You want to call reinforcements and you want to pull back to a better position and pop smoke and get the fuck out. So I'm looking so forward to make this to script this project. So if you're a scripter and you're watching this, I need help with this, and if it sounds inspiring to you to have like the AI responding with tactics according to pressure, you know, help me out. I got like a couple of guys that are interested that is helping me, but I have to learn everything. So any help will be appreciated, and even the feedback, like if you don't think it can be done, you know, tell me. Anyway, I think we've seen enough. The fight has been going on for a good while. Units are taking cover, which is good. They're not taking cover good enough. They're acting very passively and separately pushing. Of course, I put the no. These are guys on keep formation. So definitely, like, lamb has to be soused manually. It's not autonomous, and I think Kenny did that on purpose because these guys are using Zeus guys. You see, these guys just fucking hugging his building. They're not doing anything to help. So basically, what you need to do as a Zeus is to kind of push these guys out, you know, and so these guys are joining, and you have to babysit these vehicles, you know, like push them in. So that's how it's designed to work. And I didn't really do that now. I just put a few waypoints and let it go, right? So I don't know if it's a fair comparisons in that sense, but what I was wanting to watch today was reaction to contact and how they're using cover and suppressing fire generally. Okay, so next segment will be with tactical combat link and see if